that is sectors of Indian economy. So this is a very interesting chapter from your economic books. In the sectors of the Indian economy, we will study about the different sectors of the India. We will study about our economy, what all things are there in our economy, how it is calculated, what is the value of our economy, how it is calculated, what all sort of activities that we consider under our economic activities. So these are some important things that we will discuss in our chapter. So let's begin with the first topic, that is sectors of the economy. Mainly there are three sectors: the primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. So before we begin with the sectors, dear students, tell me, what do you observe around you? What is happening around you? Do you ever observe? Because there are large number of activities that are happening around you. Even you are the one who is performing large number of activities. So when we group these activities into different sectors, then it becomes the sectors of Indian economy, not in specifically Indian economy. These are the sectors of economy. So we will discuss each of them one by one. First we will discuss about the primary sector. So in a primary sector, basically if I talk about its definition or the meaning, it means the exploitation of resources to get some product. So in the primary sector, we are using natural resources and we are getting something from it. Basically in the primary sector, we are exploiting the natural resources and we are getting some product or thing. So if I talk about the primary sector, it includes agriculture, it includes fishing, it includes herding. So these are some primary activities. If I talk about it another name, it is known as the agriculture and related sector. Because if I talk about the primary sector, one of the major activities that is carried out under the primary activities is agriculture. So next we have the secondary sector. The secondary sector is known as the industrial sector. And the primary sector and the secondary sectors are interrelated. There is a close relationship between these two. So what we have studied in the primary sector is that we are using the natural resources, we are exploiting the natural resources and we are getting something from it. We are getting some raw material. You can use the term raw material. We are getting raw material from the primary activities. And now what happened in the secondary activity? That raw material will be modified, will be changed, and it will change or form into some another product. The raw material will be changed into some other product. Okay, so that will be done in the secondary sector. So if I explain you through an example, for example, if you are doing the cultivation of sugarcane, once the cultivation is done, you will collect the sugarcane, and what will you do? You can, after keeping some sugarcane for your self-consumption, what will you do? You will sell rest of the sugarcane to the industry. To the sugar, that sugarcane can be used to form many things. For example, we can sell it to the sugar industry. So when we sell it to the sugar industry, the raw material will be sugar cane, and now we are selling it to the sugar industry or factory, and where these sugar canes being converted into sugar. So can you see the relation between the primary sector and the industrial sector? These sectors are connected with each other. So in the primary sector we are getting the raw material, and in the secondary sector we are modifying that resource, we are modifying that raw material, and we are making some another thing, some other product from that. So that's the secondary sector. As I already told you, it is known as the industrial sector. So next we have tertiary sector. The tertiary sector is also known as service sector. The growth and the development of the primary and the secondary sector totally depends upon the tertiary sector, the third sector. Because in this sector is responsible for the total growth and development. As we have already discussed about these two sectors, in the primary sector, we are getting a raw material. in the industrial sector or in the secondary sector, we are transforming it into some other product. So if I tell you the example of the tertiary or the tertiary sector, it is that it is providing us some kind of services, as its name indicates, service sector. Service sector means this sector is providing some kind of services to these two sectors, and it includes, what does it include? It includes banking, it includes communication, it includes telephonic communication, everything is included. Service sector, if I explain, now I will give you an example. For example, we can carry on the example of that sugar cane. We are doing the cultivation, production of sugar cane. Then what we are doing? We are sending that sugar cane to the industry. But how can the sugar cane can be moved from one place to the another? How it can be transported from fields to the industry? For that we require the transportation, and transportation is a major example of the third sector. We are providing the transportation service to the primary and the secondary sector. Similarly, if we are doing the cultivation of any major crop, like if we are growing wheat or we are doing the cultivation of rice, what we require? We require a large amount of money, and if we don't have that sufficient money, what will we do? We borrow it from, what will we do? We borrow it from bank. Bank will provide us loan. So getting loan from bank is another kind of service that is the third sector is providing us. Apart from that, communication, if we want to do the communication, any kind of communication, that will also form of service only. So apart from the communication, banking, and you can say the transportation, we have some more services that is included in the tertiary sector. That is me, like I am your teacher, I am providing you some service. So being a teacher, I am providing you some kind of service, so that will be also included in the third sector only. Similarly, the doctors, those who are treating you, are also an example of the third sector activity. So apart from that, you know that in today's world, the importance of the artificial intelligence, the use of the internet, the use of the mobile phone, mail, everything is in very much use. So what they are doing? They are providing us convenience, they are providing us service. If you want to send a mail, you just do one click and it will be sent. If you want to use, now the concept of the artificial intelligence is also increasing at a very large scale. So the artificial intelligence is also providing us service. So that will be also included in the third sector, that is your tertiary sector. So I think the concept of the primary sector, secondary sector and the tertiary sector is now clear to you all. So that's all about for today's topic. Thank you. Have a good day.